Hello there. Once again, this is Anton from Anton Bay. Thank you very much for stopping by the collection room and taking a look at some comics with me. Now, I've done the Rogue miniseries, the Gambit miniseries, the Storm miniseries, Spider-Girl miniseries, I think a couple others, Scarlet Witch. But this is by far one of my favorite solo one-shot series, or solo series, is the Bishop miniseries. I absolutely love these. And I just noticed this has got a 50-cent sticker on the cover. That's awesome. Not really, but anyway. Yeah, this series, I love this series. I probably have a couple different sets of it, so this doesn't really bother me, but I never noticed that on there before until I look at it through the camera. But so the Bishop miniseries, as you may guess, follows Bishop. This came out in 1994. I want to say that's just before the Rogue miniseries, or around the same time, but I think it was just a little before. Focuses very much on Bishop, and this was one of the earlier sets that I bought and read, and this made Bishop easily one of my favorite X-Men. He's a little bit of an outsider the whole time. He does not belong. He is from the future. He's an XSE, Xavier Security Enforcer. And you can just get a vibe. This guy's awesome. The early days, I absolutely loved Bishop. I loved him in the Age of Apocalypse. And it seems like years after that, they kind of ruined him. Like the Bishop, he had like his own standalone series. That was kind of awful, if I remember right. But this miniseries centers around not only him trying to catch a killer named Mountjoy, who basically possesses people and leaves them semi-dead. But it features him kind of dealing with a lot of his past. Not only his sister that died, but also Malcolm and Randall, his two comrade in arms in the future, in the XSE. And Bishop takes a lot of punishment in this. Gets tossed around a lot. There is his sister Shard. She is also dead. And he sees her and speaks to her throughout this entire series, and she speaks to him as a hologram. So she's not alive, but yet she's there all the time. And Bishop is plagued by memories of stuff that did happen, that won't happen now, and memories of a future that's changed. So he's got a lot of baggage. But through it all, look at him. He is easily the snappiest dressed of the X-Men, and just awesome. And this guy that he's dealing with, Mountjoy, is just terrible. He just absorbs people. It's somewhat disgusting and just nasty. And there's his sister Shard as a hologram. She's just like a voice of I don't know, his conscience, kind of. She follows him around. But since she's a hologram, she can't be killed. I always thought it was a shame we never got a Marvel Legend of her. I've made complaints about that in the past, and still haven't seen a Marvel Legend of Shard. She did get an action figure, though, back in the old Playmates line, or Toy Biz line, I mean. And she had like real hair, and it was actually a really good figure. Just, you know, not a Marvel Legend. Not the same tier of quality. I love all these shiny chrome covers. These were so good. Like, the art in these is so good. Everything with these was so good. Carlos Pacheco is the penciler. So, I think I read that right. It's hard to see in there. But yeah, just a fantastic miniseries. And like I said, one of my favorite miniseries. I think the same guy who did the art in this also did it in Age of Apocalypse's X Universe. And I know I've looked at these before in older videos, but I really wanted them to have a video of their own where you could actually just go through and really outline what the plot was, what the synopsis was, and just how good the series was. So yeah, every time he takes a bump on the head or something like that, he's in and out of where he should be and where he's not. which is why when the Age of Apocalypse happened shortly after this, or maybe it was before this, I can't remember. I think it was after. He's displaced even in the AOA. So he has memories all of the way the world should be, not the way it is. Anyway, fantastic series. He does finally track down this criminal, who is very hard to track because, yeah, there's advertisement for the Rogue miniseries. That makes sense. So I think it would have been dropping around the same time, because I think I bought them both on my same trip to my grandmother's house and read Rogue and Bishop comics, which is probably how they got cemented as being so cool in my book. That and the fact that these were really, really good. Good stories, good written, good art. Yeah, Mountjoy still stealing bodies. He's in the X Mansion. So, I mean, this is, like I said, the Rogue series is probably my favorite. This has got to be a second place or tied for first. It's just really good. I love the whole time travel aspect of Bishop. I love that he's displaced from where, and he's in a world where he feels like nothing is right, nothing is as it should be. And I don't know, maybe that's weird, maybe I relate to that, but it's a good book. Good book. And there, January 1995, AOA hits. So it had not come yet. It was coming. And that is the Bishop miniseries. A fantastic miniseries, 4 issues. These were $2.99 cover prices, so they were a little higher than your regular price, or $2.95. But they were every bit worth it. They were thick cardboard covers, chrome covers, everything like that. So where your average book at the time was $1.95, these were $2.95, a little bit more money, but worth every penny. Anyway, that is my story. Those are my Bishop comics. I think I have another set. I hope I do, because that sticker's gonna bug me now. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I will catch you guys later. Bye.